Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Anderson, and this is going to be an indie tips and tricks. It's something that some people do not know what's going on and don't realize that there's this cool feature that they can be using to help promote what they're doing. I'm just trying to set up the camera perfectly for those who are watching on my personal page. We're also joined by the YouTube audience and the Advocator audience, believe it or not. So we're streaming in 3 different places right now to bring you this information that a lot of people don't realize. So we're going to start on a profile. How do you invite people to see your profile? You really don't. I don't think there's anything that you can technically share your profile for. You post, your post gets shared. It's not much you can do. And I think a lot of people feel that way the same way. Now, we're going to start off in our group. So now here's a dangerous thing about a group, and I want you guys to distinguish this between other things. In a group, when you want to invite people, it is a trap, all right? And this is weird, I know, but it's true. There's no such thing as inviting to your group directly. And we'll go over what I mean directly in a second. So even though it says invite here, if I click this link, it doesn't invite them. It instantly puts them in my group. I didn't realize that in the very beginning. I thought it sent out an invite. It does not. It actually just adds people to your group. Now, I did say I was going to show you guys how to properly share it. Here's the proper way to share it. You can just do this. Hit the share button. You can choose where you're sharing it to. And you see that you can do it on a friend's timeline. You can share it in a group. You can share it in an event. You can share it on a page you manage. Or you can even do it in a private message. So I'm just going to put, let's see, join the group that is the gateway. Should have probably had this ready to go. Gateway to Indie caps. Advocates.com. I'm sure I spelled something wrong, so I was looking down. Yep, Advocates. Okay, so now that's the proper way to do it. Then you post it or you send it to where you want to, and you've invited people. Because if you do it manually this way, where you start, and you can even, there's a new thing here where you can embed invite. So you can kind of invite people who like your page, the Advocator, and it'll send it out. But again, I stress to this that a lot of times all it does is add people, and that can strain relationships. You don't want to do that. Do not just add people to things. And don't even tag them unless you know they're going to actually enjoy the tag. Tagging's not for you to bother your friends. It's for you to entice your friends into doing something that they'll appreciate. Make a tag this year in 2019, something that someone will be thankful that you did for them. All right? Look at it that way. All right? So let's get on to the exciting stuff. So here's the Advocator. We just launched this. I think we have something like 300 likes or something like that. Let's see if, does it actually say how many likes we have? Usually you can find it easier. I don't know why it's not necessarily right here, but there's a few hundred people. Oh, there we go. It's right in front of me. We've reached 300 likes. Not bad considering this was only released, I think, on Friday. Last Friday is when Travis did it. So here's where we go. If you guys run a page, this is what you guys are going to see, okay? So you go to here, know the friends that might like the page. You can manually put a name in, or you can just invite your friends. Now, I don't mind sending out invites to friends because what I do is really, really cool. I don't think it has to be targeted. You know, this is just an invite. Like I said, it doesn't instantly get put in there. And you guys are going to see right there, Travis Gibb has already accepted a like. I have 864 people who I have not had the opportunity to invite yet. So what I do is I hit this select all, and it says it's going to invite for me 862 people. So when I press this, theoretically, 862 people have just been made aware of this. This is something people do not realize, how simple it is. And this even goes for not only, this only works for your page again. Remember, this is our Indie Advocates page, not a group. And if you're doing a show and there's an event page, and you can see up there in the corner that says event, okay. And hold on, sorry, the screen just got wonky on me for one of the lives. I don't know why it's being weird. There we go. All right, so See, I'm interested. I'm actually going to this. I'm a guest here. So I want to invite my friends. You can send a post, share in Messenger, share as a post. So you can put here, of course, the regular way, join me this weekend. Oops. We're just going to have to make it caps and hope no one gets mad. I'm literally holding a phone and doing this into all different places. Join me this weekend. And I'm just making it short and simple so we can send it out. So there we go. I've sent it on my timeline. Now, we all know Facebook screws with timelines. So if you want to directly invite your friends, it actually has that option here. Unlike the other pages, though, this one's a little tougher. You can't just invite all of your friends. It just does not work that way. I obviously have more than 144 friends. This is suggested. If I try to go to all friends, there's nothing here. Notice that? And it doesn't give me a Florida one, which actually kills me. I do not understand how I do not have. Maybe I need to add where I live in Florida, because I think I'm still listed as New York. I might have to break down and put Florida just because it might make more sense. But what I did is I came over to like the Claremont and see, like, I invited all the people from Claremont, the Gamer Expo, like people I know who had been around certain events. I tried to do it. And then, of course, Tampa and Florida. Here's a perfect one. These are all people who are part of a Tampa and Florida group. So there we go. I sent out a couple invites, and I already sent out, as you guys can see, because this is something I've gotten really used to doing. Now, I used to make my own events where I would put, oh, I'm going to be at this Comic-Con, but I realized that it was just smarter to actually go to, and see, now this will just suggest people, so I'm going to hit my suggested. And that does change the suggested, actually. Like, if you come back later on in a day or two, there might be more suggested there suddenly. I don't know where they're getting the suggested, to be honest with you. All right, so waiting for this. There we go. All right, so, all right, and you got more, and you can get over here, and see, this was actually the mentor search was the Kickstarter event that suddenly disappeared, and you can tell I tried to put more people on it, and it's a whole different story for another day. But you can see I've done a pretty good job at inviting a lot of people. I can also go here and see if there's anywhere. See, RaleighCon wouldn't make sense because all these amazing creators aren't anywhere near me. So why would I invite them? Even the org one wouldn't be the proper place. This one might, but not Juan. And I'll just send Juan his invite. But there we go. I've invited people, right? And now what will wind up happening is I actually get more people to be part of the page. And that's how we've gotten 300 people. So it's all different tactics. For your page, you're just going to have to be active and then monitor your friendships. I do have a personal page now. The reason I'm doing this is because I like to actually keep my friends on. I'm very strict about who's on my friend list. I try to make sure to keep it to creators or people I know. That's just to keep everyone safe. When I friend people I'm unsure of, a lot of times they'll make weird comments. So even though it says I have 3,000 friends, you'd be surprised. I can honestly say that 2,000 of them, I actually do know them. I have a good memory for people, and I know who's peeing in the fishbowl, if you will. And I don't like to associate with them. But this is something where anyone can follow me. And the same thing, and we'll go to my invites here, because I've been doing invites. So the same thing, you can share it normally, which we'll do. So I'll just share that one because it's pretty explanatory. All right, so then you get your invites right here. See how it has a little different? The other page is newer, that's why. Plus, there are different setups per page. Some things are a charity. Some things are considered new. It's a little slower because we're literally streaming on 3 different streams right now. So, all right. So you guys can see I've invited basically 3,000 of my closest friends to join this. There's only 50 invites to be sent, but that's probably the 50 new friends I've made in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I get a lot of friend requests. And I don't accept them all, so neither should you, but I do accept people I think are genuine, and I appreciate all the people who show up to watch these videos and do all that. That's why I invite everyone. But that's it. I hope you guys learned something from this, and I think you guys can implement it to help build your audiences now, because now you have a better understanding of how to make these pages grow. And it's just something simple. It's nothing that wasn't there the entire time. Some of you might have known about it and forgotten about it, but it does work. It's a slow process. You're going to have to commit to it over a few months. Sam said, I hadn't noticed the invite all option. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, it only works, like I said, it doesn't work on events. You might not have seen it because on events, Sam, you might not see it there. It's weird. I don't know why it's not there. I guess they just don't want to blow up events like that. And I can see that because events usually are set to a certain area. And speaking of, let's see where I'm actually listed. I bet you I'm still listed. Maybe I can actually put another place where I live, and that'll get me. Oh no, see, I have lives in Fort Myers. Why does it not show that to me, I wonder? I guess not enough people live in Fort Myers for it to matter. But there's home, and that's got 13 million likes, of course. So all right, that's it. I'm out, guys. I'm pretty sure this is it for today. I might do like a quick video later on if I feel like it, because I'm going to pick up Jaxie in a little while, and I usually do a video. But besides that, my boy Chuck's got the news tonight, so I will see you guys tomorrow for my news in the morning outside of anything special. Tuesday, we're going to try to do the Advocator tomorrow. Fingers crossed. It's going to be the Advocator Roundtable as I invite Chuck and Travis to join me tomorrow morning on the Advocator. So we're actually going to be advocating for the Advocator on the Advocator. Say that 3 times fast. All right, YouTube audience, you've been great. Thank you for hanging out with us. Now you know how to better implement the use onto your personal Facebook pages, groups, and personal profiles, and what to and not to do.